Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Dr. Avalanche, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get things going here. We have many things to do today, and large parts of them involve sitting around and doing nothing at the moment. We're just really waiting for our power to get built so we don't lose all of our precious food and, I don't know, overheat or something like that. The long and the short of it is we need our geothermal to get going. Everything else is going very well. Everything else is going shockingly well. Steve and Rob, my vent guys here. Thank goodness. I might need some vent advice here. Spikeable Girl Crimson, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, everything else is going frighteningly well. We're looting this little compound that we came in and murdered everyone. Much to their surprise. They're like, we are ancient warriors. We're wicked tough, and we have a legendary weapon. Boy, you don't want to... And then they got stamped on by a mastodon, and that was the end of their little show. And we took their legendary weapon, and we captured Nicole here. Nicole's in. And she's not bad. I got kind of a feeling we're going to keep Nicole Squid here, partially for the name Nicole Squid. Also, she's got a decent selection of skills here. Not so much on construction, but everything else is, I'm going to say, nominal. Buzzkill, welcome, welcome, welcome. Bruce is fully healed. Thank God the Mastodons are healing up. Igor is also brutally injured, but we're more concerned with the Mastodons here. Yeah, it turns out ancient warrior skilled in the martial arts and shooting and legendary guns are in fact no match for a mastodon, or no mast for a mastodon, whichever you prefer. Yeah, Mastodon just stomped on Nicole, and that was it. Done. 100% done. No coming back from that. How are we doing? Okay, DeHook is working on this. Excellent. There's muscle parasites. Knife, Snake, could you just not have the muscle parasites, please? It's not the worst thing in the grand scheme of things, but it ain't great. Hang on, I need to make coffee live inside my face. There we go, much better. Okay, so when are we out of here again? Because we just came to get this weapon. We're out in 4.9 days. Okay, we've got a little bit of time to kill around here. Rob, welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got a little bit of time to kill around here. I'm earmarking some things to get mined. We've got some more components down here. We probably won't mine the lava. We won't, we're going to leave that alone. What is this up here? Marble. I was hoping that might be uranium. I can only assume, and we're going to need to know this, because Betty's Hellscape that we're going to. Yeah, we're going to Betty's Hellscape, because of course we are. Betty's Hellscape is apparently full of lava, so we're going to need to know how to treat the lava in the future. I can only imagine if we just walled that off with stone, that'd probably do the trick. I can imagine that this is going to erupt at some point and, fill everything with lava. But it's not doing it now, and if we just walled it off, it might not be a problem in the future. DeHook, how's the... okay, almost there. We are almost there. What? Paid volcanic winter. Yeah, cool. I'll take any weather thing because we're out of here momentarily. We are so out of here. How's your thing going here? 987, etc., etc., etc. And then we just got to figure out the power lines here. So what have you got? Paid volcanic winter. Okay. All right. So if we do this, which I'm iffy on because the reward... Actually, that's a lot of money. 1,183 silver. No, I'm losing all my food. I'm losing all my food, people. People, we got to get on the food thing. DeHook, what are you doing? No, whatever you're doing is wrong. It's incorrect. Build a power conduit. Everybody else come out and build a power conduit. I don't care what you do. Just build a power conduit around here. Knife, I don't even know what you're doing right now. Build a power conduit. Everybody build a power conduit. We're losing precious food here. Are there fish in the lava? Excellent question. I'm no fishologist. Ichthyologist? I think ichthyologist. So I am no ichthyologist. I am not aware of any sort of lava-based fish, to my knowledge. That does not mean they don't exist. They absolutely could. Hey, guys, I see we're not actually doing the thing I asked you to do. Knife? No, that's a power conduit. Knife? Can you prioritize that? Stench. Keep it coming here, Chief. We need all these things built. Knife, I will sit here and manually make you do every one of these. You botched the construction. Super. DeHook, can you come finish this, please? Knife blew it. And then no, keep going here, team. I need this whole thing up and running. We need to power this puppy up here. No, Knife. Knife, maybe just keep doing what I'm doing here. While we talk about lava fish. If you could just, no, okay, great. Keep doing it. If you could just sort of keep doing... Now, the stench, we're just going back and forth here. It's a little Benny Hill right now. This will be done before the hook even gets here. Yeah, keep doing that one. And that one. And Knife will take care of that one. And then that one. Okay, there we go. And we've got power, right? Yeah, the power is flickering on here. Power is flickering on. Okay, that'll start to bring the temp down in here. We lost a little bit of food, but hopefully not a lot of food. Yeah, lights are vaguely going on here. Why is this not powered? There's got to be a power line in there. Oh, it's powered now. Okay, so back to the winter thing. All right, so they're going to give us a volcanic winter. That's not actually that big a deal. I'm doing that in my sort of private playthrough right now. It's really not a big deal. We've noticed no major changes under volcanic winter. However, here's my question. If we do this and we then leave, have we failed that quest? Because we saw that with the refugee thing. Like, you didn't make a decision on this guy and then you left, and then you failed the quest. Is that going to be the same gig here? I wouldn't mind having that tech print for brain wiring. That would be pretty sweet. What's Sheriff in the Rock? What is that? That is just recreation. That's a lot of money, though. $11.83 on the old monies. The event itself is nothing. I can deal with a volcanic winter. That's child's play to a genius. Hashtag geniusosity. But if we do this and then we leave, is that going to kind of bork this quest? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Because you know what? One way or another, we're getting the rewards out of this. Rob's saying probably a fail. I'm inclined to agree. Or we could just hang out here for 18 days. There's not a lot of food here, though. We're going to go through a lot of food in 18 days. Well, as always, I'll just accept it now and make a decision later. I want that brain wiring, because you know what that is, kids. You know what that is. It's Dave's favorite toy. It's JoyWire. Are you unhappy? Let me rewire your brain to be happy. But that's a lot of money, too. I'm doing it. We're doing this. No one is actually royal, are they? Hang on, nobody's actually royal. We haven't even done the most basic level of the royalty quest. Because I have nowhere to put a throne room. Where am I going to put a throne room in this? Maybe when we get Betty's Hellscape done, I can enlarge the ship enough that we can put in some sort of vague throne room in here. So, who should be royal? Probably Igor. I bet it should be Igor. Igor can't talk to humans, ever. Igor, how do you feel about being a member of the royal family? Also, when will you be getting out of bed? Because you're not really contributing very much, are you? Yeah, you got a little bit of a thing to your right femur here. Just get up, kids. Stop whining about things. While I'm just looking at it, can we get all this agave, please? You get JoyWire. Everyone gets a JoyWire. Everyone is getting a JoyWire. Are you even mildly unhappy? Is your day full of mild inconveniences? Let me just hardwire your brain to be permanently happy. I'm doing it, and the kid's getting royal. Because this is how we roll around here. Harry Igor, where are you? Yep, Harry Igor. Oh, he's psychically deaf. Right, forgot about that. I do like that trait. But that's not going to work out for a royal. Hey, Bertha, talk to me about your life. What are you into these days? Again, broad range of skills. Do you feel like being royal? You into being royal? Why don't you be royal? We're going to do that for Bertha now instead. So, Bertha, there you are. You're going to be a member of the royal family now. Hurley, welcome. You're going to be a member of the royal family. So, one of two things will happen. Either I will go through the 18 days of the volcanic winter. Again, volcanic winter, not really that big a deal. The biggest thing you're going to lose is you might lose some plants. And we might lose a little bit of... I mean, we're not doing solar power, so it's largely irrelevant. The pods are here. I got my stuff. There's my tech print right there. Is anyone up researching right now? No. I'll have to make sure we get that thing researched. Who does research in my world? Grime. Okay. Hey, Grime, what are you up to right now? You are... Oh, you're hacking the ancient uplink. Cool. I don't even know what that does, and I'm very excited by that thought. I love it when I don't know things, because then the true genius really comes out. But in the meantime, Grime, could you actually apply this tech print so we have it? You can just be there, and we've got muscle parasites. Okay. We might be here longer than I anticipated. I doubt... Is there anything to murder? Oh, yeah, there's tons of things. Kill vultures and iguanas and quails and rabbits and all sorts of things. Just kill all of those things. Don't need any of those. 33 degrees inside the freezer. Perfect. That's all I need you to be right now. So now I'm either going to hang out here for 5 days and take the chance that I fail the quest, but I've already got the reward. I will already know Joy Wire. They can't take that away from me. You can't take the knowledge of Joy Wires away from me. I will fight you for that. Or I just hang out here. And there's nothing specifically wrong with that. I think I'll put those bodies somewhere other than where they live right now, because that's kind of a gross place to keep them. How about we did a zone up here just for the people that we've killed, our murder victims. So, because that's what you want to do in a serial killer. You want to have a dumping ground. So clear all of that, and then it's very, very important that you put dead people up here. So just human-like corpses, thank you. Just put them right up there. Very, very important. It's also very hot out. Could we start banging the temperature down a little bit here? And I should have another one of the... Yeah, bang the temperature down in the hospital, too. It won't spread as much as I'd like, but it'll be okay. We've got the brain wiring in. That's it. You can't take that knowledge away from me now. You cannot take the knowledge. I've got it. I own it. You try and take that away from me. If I was going to do a throne room, where do I think that might live? Obviously, we need some more gravelite panels. That's the whole reason we're going to Betty and her hellscape. So I could put something up here, maybe. Maybe make a throne room up here, sort of in this neck of the woods. Show me my Who's What's It again. Yeah, I've got a lot of space here that I can build out. I can't do it now. I need one of those extender Who's What's It things. Gemily, welcome, welcome, welcome. I've never seen Tavis stresses when a Mastodon was down. I love my Mastodons, Gemily. And you do, too. You know you do. Rob, my vent guy's got exactly the right attitude, and that's, the attitude a vent guy's going to have. I have the rewards. They can't take that away from me. I assume they could take away the royalty part. They're like, we're not going to come over and make you royal anymore. I'm sure they could probably do that part, but they can't take knowledge away from me. I own the brain wiring now, and I'm very, very excited about that. Speaking of which, Grime, are you hacking things? You're watching TV. Oh, you're back to the uplink thing. That's cool. I do appreciate that. I just don't know. I'm not really sure what the point of it is going to be. I'm sure it's very exciting. It's going to be super exciting. Or you're going to be like, oh my god, we've got an ancient uplink. And I'm going to be wicked excited about that. I see we deconstructed everything up here. Anything else we could be deconstructing? We may as well... These are all steel. May as well walk out of here with a chunk of steel. It's not like the guys have much else to be doing right now. Deconstruct... Yeah, deconstruct all of these things. Yeah, any ancient generator, just blow it up or something. I don't know. And if we're going to be here for a few days, why don't we do what we did the last time? Just set up a small rice patch, because that grows wicked quick. Is there any... What are the chances there are any fertile soil around here? This is normal soil, right? Turret disabled. Oh, cool. The computer did shut that down. Oh, neat. It's just like Fallout. We just used the terminal to shut down the turret. Cool. All right. Well, that worked out well. Again, is there any fertile soil around here? Not as such. No. We are in the middle of a volcanic desert. Not super surprised by that. So I'll put up a quick growing zone. I don't know how much of this we're going to get because, again, volcanic winter. That's going to limit our growing ability. But we'll give it a shot. There's no reason not to. And also, chop down everything. Obviously, just chop down everything. Anything that's vaguely tree-shaped that isn't a person, go ahead and do that. How about deconstructing the buildings? Yeah, we can work on that too. I mostly just want to get the steel. I'm not super concerned with everything else. I mean, there's some wood in here. That's not the worst thing. I wonder what happens when you deconstruct an ancient chem barrel pallet. Well, good news for you. I'm going to find out. And we can't deconstruct the forklift. I'm going to have to destroy that. Oh, cool. And we got some components up here from the component box. This is all going shockingly well. How are you doing over here, kid? You've almost hacked that. I don't know what that's going to do. Hopefully something cool, right? Grime, go do something cool with your little hat and your mustache there. Take your hat and your mustache and go do something cool. If we deconstruct the turret, that would get a component. Absolutely. It's on the list, Buzzkill. We're deconstructing that. We've got a quest out of that, do we? Lenabaron Bombardier. Talk to me. Grime hacked an uplink and discovered the location of an orbital satellite. Satellites are unmanned, incapable of supporting life. Wide variety of purposes. Can scavenge valuable technology. But there's probably going to be mechs. Okay, where does that live? Oh, bombarder, not bombardier. Yeah, way up there. Way up there. Okay, I'd like to move in that direction. I'd like to go to space. I mean, it is Odyssey. I'd like to go to space at some point. We're going to need grav suits for that. Also, can we deconstruct that now? Now that we know the thing, now that I have the knowledge, I can't actually deconstruct it. I can attack it to deconstruct it. Yeah, it seems largely unnecessary. Don't even worry about it. We'll just leave it alone. Hang on, coffee. You're watching me play RimWorld while you yourself are playing RimWorld. That's usually what I do, actually. Because whomever I'm watching, I generally want to play that game. So, like, I've been watching Penge play XCOM 2, and I did an entire run while he was doing that. Like, 3 episodes, and I banged out an entire run of XCOM 2, beginning to end. And then, you know, if I'm watching Many a True Nerd, I might be playing Fallout or something. I generally watch, or I generally play whatever it is I am watching at the moment. I don't know, just kind of pleases me to do so. Can we claim that turret? No. The only thing we can do with it is attack it. So we can attack it to deconstruct it, but apart from that, it's completely useless to us. What's this? A destroyed console. We'll get that out of there. How are we doing on other things? Let's deconstruct more things. I don't actually have a lot for the team to be doing right now, so we may as well be doing something. What is this? A fuel node. Large explosion if damaged. Okay, maybe don't deconstruct that one. Maybe we just leave that one alone. Just let it slide. Oh, we got these tables out of here. There's some components. I mean, I'm not doing bad on components. We have 118 right now, and there's more on the map that we haven't claimed yet. So I'm not exactly worried about components. But while we're here and killing time... Boy, that lava looks angry, doesn't it? I mean, that just doesn't look right. You know, here's the thing with being a genius. Hashtag geniusosity. Sometimes you don't react to things. Sometimes you preemptively do things. How about we got, say, marble? That's a nice sturdy block. How about we did something like this? How about we did a marble wall like this and like this? Okay, won't that be fun? That'll be fun. Let's be fun with the lava. And how about we go do it up here, too? How about we do that up here? Where's the lava? Lava lives over there. Okay, cool. How about we do a wall like that? Okay, we're going to do some lava in there. And we're gonna let the lava live there forever. Okay, slightly more complicated here, but we'll, let's do, I don't know how this is going to go. Draw that down like that. This you can just deconstruct. And then also over here, because it's got 2 points of exit, just preemptively preventing lava. I feel that's a strong move on my part. I feel future generations will watch this channel, which they will, and they'll go, wow, that was a strong move on Dave's part. You see how he blocked the lava off early? Here we are in the post-apocalypse of the planet. You know, everything's dying. I wish we'd blocked off lava. I wish we'd watched this channel years ago. That's what they're going to say, you know. They're going to say, I wish we'd watched this channel years ago. That's what I say on a daily basis. Okay. Now what? I think just kick it a little bit into high gear. Hang on one second. I just want to take off my large shirt here and favor the undershirt. 1 second. Okay, much better. It was much warmer in this room than I anticipated it would be. Not that you needed to know any of that. I just wanted to give you an excuse or a reason, really, for that very brief pause. As far as you know, I could be sitting here stark naked. I'm not, because I'd stick to the chair. It wouldn't be very comfortable. But, you know, as far as you know, my clothing choices are not your problem, as far as I'm concerned. Rare thrombos. Okay. We will just leave them be. No reason to mess with them. We don't have any traps for them to walk through, unfortunately, and slap a meditation spot down. Channel, the only one left after the apocalypse, will shape future generations. Yes, they'll all be weird geniuses. Hang on, copy. Buzzkill, that's exactly what you're gonna say. You're gonna look to your mutant grandchild, who might be part elephant and part human and part pile of bricks, because it will be the post-apocalypse. We're all going to be mutants. And you'll say, I was there. I was there. when Geniusosity was gifted onto the world, like Prometheus gifting fire to humans. I was there. And then they will, well, they're part elephants, so they're going to, like, bellow at you. They'll do that, like, trumpet kind of thing. And you'll have no idea what they're talking about, because you won't be a mutant. You just sort of live in a mutant world. And then they'll try to eat you, because they'll probably be somewhat cannibalistic at that point. So before you get eaten, you can tell them I was there. And then they'll eat you, and trumpet at you, bellow, if you will. Okay, how are we doing on stone blocks? We have a stone block thing set up here? No, let's do that. Let's make some more stone blocks. Because we've just, again, we got nothing to do right now. We'll just keep at it here. And why is Grime not researching? You're carrying marble blocks. Oh, you're building the wall. My anti-lava wall. Good. Good, yeah, work on the... Yeah, see, anti-lava wall is working out real good. I should probably check to make sure we haven't walled anyone in. Okay, this one's going fine. DeHook's working on that one. My anti-lava wall over here, looking good. Looking good over here, Grime. Excellent. Yeah, we're just going to... We're going to have the wall prevent lava from spilling out into our spaceship. Although, that being said, these guys built a massive compound and had no ill lava effects. So, of course, it is all made out of stone. I wonder if that... I mean, that's got to help. That's got to... I assume that's what we're going to do. We're just going to build a wall around our ship and say, no lava. I refuse you, lava. I say no to lava in any of its iterations. Just whatever lava you got, I'm not into it today. So that's what we're going to do. Does lava spread? I can only assume so, Hurley. I don't know that for a fact. This is my first lava, to be honest with you. Odyssey's been out for ages. This is my first lava. Understandably, I didn't make a beeline for Betty's Hellscape. We're right down the street from Betty's Hellscape, by the way. We've made a brief detour to do some murders, and then we're going to swing right over to Betty's Hellscape. So this is my first lava. I can only assume, because I'm a genius, hashtag Geniusosity, that it's going to, like, erupt and then spread out over the map. Much like the flesh mass, it's probably the same basic mechanic. I bet you it's the same mechanic. I'm no game designer, but it's exactly the same mechanic as the flesh mass. It's just going to spread and spread and spread. And then maybe, like, retract at some point. I don't know. Because it's not made of flesh. Igor tried to convert to Hook. That's fine. Whatever you're into, to Hook. And it's pouring rain. Keep up with the food game. If there's any more berries, we could get those. We have planted our rice, which is keen. That's nice. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. How's food looking in general? Yeah, I'd like to see a little more food. I'd be okay if there was a little bit more food around the place. So how about we kill everything, as usual, that doesn't fight back or explode. And I might take out a cougar. I got a hankering we might have to take out a cougar or two. Probably because I keep killing their prey animals. They're probably going to come after us soon, no doubt. And somewhere up there, I just saw a steel vein. Where did I see that locally? Swear I just... there it is. It's down there. So we may as well mine that while we're here. I've got, you know, a very comfortable amount of steel, but it's never going to hurt to have more. There will never be a time where we don't need that. Igor, are you cleaning? Because I can't help but notice we're full. Yeah, you are, in fact, cleaning up the mastodon poop. Excellent. I did want to give out the legendary gun here, because that's going to be super, super good against mechs. Yeah, there it is. The Cursed Chugger. So who of my initial fighty team is that? Yeah, it's got to be Berg. Berg's got to have that. So when you're done with that, come over and equip the Cursed Chugger. Really good against mechs. It's got EMP bullets. Now, you had a charge lance or a charge rifle. Who needs that now? Maybe I give it to the small child. Heavy SMG, LMG, machine pistol. Yeah, you're terrible. Are you good at shooting? Yeah, you have a base skill. Go get that charge lance. Can we use Mastodon poop for fuel? If only. This ship could fly forever. I'd never need to land and refuel. There's an aurora that we will never see because it's volcanic winter. So, cool. An aurora. Awesome. And how far away... I mean, I could walk over to Betty's Hellscape. It's right there. It's right there. But we'll fly over. We're going to want our base over there. And there's obsidian over there. I think that would be fun to get. But the next move after Betty's Hellscape is we do kind of need to get into space, because that's where... Wait, who needs medical treatment? Oh, is it muscle parasites? Yeah, it is. We got to get those, like, space rocks. And if we don't get the space rocks, we can't do anything, like, more impressive to our ship. So we got to get out there somehow. I'm just not really sure how I'm going to make spacesuits. I can buy them, but that's going to be hit or miss at best. Show me that again, actually. You're saying that, Dave. Are you 100% sure on that? Because you're not, are you? You're not. You thought you were, but you're not. Yeah, the vac suits. So what do I need for that? Show me. Oh, I don't need that. Okay. I need plasteel, steel, and components. Okay, so we could start getting an idea that getting that going on. How many people do I have? 3, 6, 9. How much plasteel do I have? Ooh, a quantity. I don't have no plasteel. I could theoretically start to get that rolling. Or just create an airlock area. Like, this would just be perfect for an airlock right there. And there's, like, special doors for that, right? Somebody said there's a special door. Vac barrier. Yeah, everyone likes a good vac barrier. I do. Mrs. Dave got me one for Christmas last year, and I'm like, hon, what am I going to do with a vac barrier? And she's like, just try it out. And you know what? I use that thing 3-4 times a week. That is just in constant use in my house. If you don't have a vac barrier, go ahead, get yourself a vac barrier. I could actually make this right now. It needs 2 panels, and I've got exactly 2 panels. All right, so a barrier that prevents depressurization in space. Freely through it, do nothing to prevent intruders. And it must be powered. Okay, so I might have to think about putting a power unit back in here somewhere. So I could put that, like, between 2 walls. Like, show me 2 walls. Like, any 2 walls that are kind of close together with each other. I don't have that. That doesn't exist. There we go. So, I'm not going to do it, but if I put that there, that will go where I want it to go. Okay, cancel that. So what I'd need to do is move the shelves, put in a wall section, put in the vac barrier, and what will be all vac barriered out. Cargo pods, that's fun. Everybody loves a good... Oh, just flat out gold. Neat. Good drop there. Flat out gold. Okay? Just gold landing on our heads. I'm glad it didn't land on somebody's head. That would have been awkward. Should maybe, while we're here, do we want to maybe punch through the ancient evil? Would that be a terrible idea? And you're right, yeah, that would be a terrible idea, wouldn't it? But there could be some wicked cool stuff in there. We're going to be here for a few days, right? What if we just bang that out real quick? Boy, when Dave's... Oh, there's some fertile soil right there. When Dave's got nothing to do, he does stupid things. So, first of all, chop all those trees down and chop anything else down. Anything that is tree-shaped and isn't a person, go ahead and just destroy it. All right, and then maybe we'll look at deconstructing... There's not much made out of wood in here except the floor. I'll take out, like, that floor. So, remove that. Thank you. I could definitely go for some ancient evil right about now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let's go with some steel walls. All right, slam it into pause mode. So, like that, and then like that, and then do that, and then do that. Okay, but take that one out. Okay, what are the size limits of the ships? Well, it's dependent on the Who's McWhat's-it. That's a technical term. This guy. So my limit is this radius and 750 tiles. Right now I've got 683. I'm pretty much maxed out. But we got last time, we got the extender. So that will increase the radius and my limit. So I think we used to be at 500 and the extender got us up to 750. And I could move that around. So I can move this, and you see that the radius kind of goes with it. So I can move it over here, move it over there. I didn't move it very far because I just wanted this to be centrally located. But it's dependent on those two things. Long story short, those two things. Now, back to my stupid plan. It's not a stupid plan. I want to be very clear about that. That's a completely different kind of plan. This is a... Well, it's not the smartest plan. That's for sure. but it's a plan to kind of, well, occupy our time here a little bit. So that and that and that. Okay, here's how this is all going to go down. We're going to do some sandbags over here, like sort of this. Okay, so that and that and that. And then I need a door. I need some doors. Actually, how many doors? I need doors at least to get in and out. That's what you need, Dave. You need doors to get in and out. Otherwise, people are going to be on the traps and they'll be all ouchy. That should be fine. That should be enough doors. Okay, everyone go put all that nonsense together. And then we're going to have some fun with the Ancient Evil. You can just go Ancient Evil hopping. I mean, there's one on every map. Just get all the cool stuff out of there. Snake's chopping up a rat. That's cool. We're going to chop up these mechs at some point, right? No, we're not, because I've not told anyone to do that. So, yeah, do that forever, please. And I think we can get rid of all of these for right now. What? Yes, I know there's an ancient danger. I'm working on it right now. Yes, that's correct. There is an ancient danger. I'm going to poke my nose in the door. It's going to be very exciting. It will occupy my time until it's time to leave again. Boredom. Boredom is the enemy of geniusosity. Because now Dave's going to do something stupid. Not stupid. Those work out great. I mean, my stupid plans are phenomenally good. Right? They're just amazing. This is just a stupid plan, which means I'm going to guess 1 to 2 fatalities minimum. I'm going to guess 2 fatalities out of this. Then again, Army of Mastodons, Dave. Army of Mastodons. Grimes off on a trip. What was your problem? Low psychic drone. Yes, it is. It's a very low psychic drone. And your problem is probably many things. Yeah, you have many things wrong with you. You'd like an artificial enhancement. I'd like you to have one. So that's going to work out well. Do I have any? I don't own any. That's the thing. I mean, I might, but there's a mastodon sleeping on them. So that doesn't really work out. Also, it's actually a little chilly in here. Why don't we bump that back up there? Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, it was a little cold in there. It's also a little cold in there, but I'm going to let that slide. I mean, they're mastodons. They've got to be good with cold weather. Could use some more shelves. I'm not going to lie. Got nowhere to put them. But I could use them if that was available. Dave, why don't you take out all these stupid bedrooms? Nah, no. There's no reason to do that. Yes, that's an inordinate amount of storage space I could be using there. But also, the floor is also storage. So that's working out fine. I mean, there's a lot of junk in front of the TV. There's piles of steel on the couch and piles of wood. But people seem to be doing fine, apart from the fact they're all going insane. Apart from that bit, they're doing great. Grime's off on a trip. Grime, where did you kind of leave off on the Ancient Evil thing? Yeah, didn't really get much done, did you? Didn't really work too hard on that one. Oh, hang on, we've got zombies. Okay. Well, zombies versus army of mastodons. I wonder what's going to happen here. I wonder what the outcome of that will be. Could it possibly be getting stomped on by a mastodon or 3? Because we've got that. We have many mastodons right now. Oh, Grime's back on duty. Cool. Go finish my thing, dude. So we're just going to kind of wander up here until we're in range. And then we'll start some shooting, and then we'll largely just let the mastodons deal with it. Are we going to... Anyone gonna shoot here? Anyone want to shoot a zombie? Okay, there we go. The shooting will begin momentarily. And there we go. They haven't really figured out there's a problem yet, largely because we can't really shoot them very well. How about we get a little bit closer, guys? How about more people shoot at them? Anyone? Anyone at all? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Release the animals and hold fire. All right. Mastodons in. Mastodons, here we go. An army of mastodons. Okay. Maybe... Are you hugging it? What are you doing? Don't hug it. Stun it. Kill it. Stomp on its face. Fish, what are you doing? Okay, everyone else is in. I barely fired a shot there. Cool. Party over. Yeah, that was fun. Fish, what was your problem with that? Don't hug them. Don't do that. So everything's fine now. Army of mastodons. It's your secret to winning. Jelly, welcome. It's your secret to winning. Army of mastodons. Okay? army of... Do I have any pregnant mastodons? Oh, I sure do. Bruce, how'd you fare with that? How are you doing, kid? Oh, you're fine. You're totally fine. Yeah, fish is playing with the zombie. Don't play with your food. Don't just kill it. Just eliminate its existence. Hang on, coffee. Jelly, we're gonna break into the Ancient Evil because I'm bored. We're waiting to leave. We're just waiting to leave this map, and that leads me to poor decisions sometimes. And I don't have many of the people who would tell me to not do this. You know, M's not here to tell me to not do this, so obviously I'm going to go ahead and do it. Nobody's telling me to stop. Don't any of you tell me to stop. You won't tell me to stop because you want to watch this. So what? I mean, it could be mechs. It could be, I don't know, flesh beasts of some sort. Or, well, that's about it, really, isn't it? That's about it. Bruce and Fish are already healed. Yeah, I know you have a RimWorld addiction. That's what I do for people, Jelly. That's why I'm like a RimWorld pusher. Like, the first taste is free. Like, you get on the RimWorld and you're like, oh, that Dave guy playing RimWorld. Huh, that's kind of interesting. And then all of a sudden, like, it's 4 a.m. and you've been playing RimWorld for 9 hours straight. So welcome. Well, welcome to my world. This is what I do all day. You know what I'm going to do after this, Jelly? I'm probably going to go play RimWorld. And no lie. So I've got a really good colony going on right now. So like after I'm done streaming RimWorld, I'm probably going to go play some RimWorld. That's pretty much how my day is going to go. You know, we sailed past 2,000 hours. I'm shooting for 3. I'm on a rocket to 3,000 hours. They're tacking up pretty quick. Wait, hang on. A hunter is passing by. His name is Brinabima Parrot. Okay, best name ever. Brinabima Parrot. And there's a happy tree. Cool, I can sell those to people. Somebody go harvest that. I'm not really in a position to have a tree, what with it being a spaceship and all, but I'm certainly in a position to sell a tree to somebody. I'm happy to sell a tree. I just don't want to own a tree. Let's see, where are they at with this? Okay, yeah, they need a little bit more work up here. And then we're going to crack open the Ancient Evil and just kind of see what... And then throw Mastodons at the problem. This is my new solution for life. When life presents you with an obstacle, throw a Mastodon or 2 at it. Almost starve and then burn to death. That's pretty much usually the order of operations, Jelly. Starving is very common. I know I grossly underestimated how much food you need the first few times I played RimWorld. That's why I have a very predictable start pattern to my colonies, and it primarily involves food and then keeping food preserved. That's the thing. It's not just the food. Food you can get. You can kill things. It's keeping the food longer than like 3 days. And then fire is usually the next one. That was my first colony. Burned to the ground. Yep. One colonist slept through the fire. Slept through burning to death. Hang on, I've got cougar issues again. Where is Snake in relation to all of this? Can we just get a team together here to just shoot this thing? So everybody kind of come up here. Oh, slow it down a little bit there, Chief. Slow it down. All right, yeah, you can go ahead there. Slow it down a little bit. And release the animals. Release any animals. Mastodon. Mastodon, you want to... Okay, that Mastodon is in. There we go. Okay, yeah, I think we've... Yep, the cougar's just going to get stomped on. I don't think we even really need to turn up for this. No, this problem's going to solve itself. Cougar's doing well, though. Oh, now it's dead. Okay, everybody off duty. Everybody off duty. Yeah, Hurley's right. If you think you have enough food, get more. It's like... Wow. Actually, speaking of which, Dave, you are kind of low on the old food here. We might need to move just to get food. Is there anything else to murder? I might have to take out those ostriches. Which is no small feat, let me tell you. Or eat a mastodon. Yeah, I said that. I've got a lot of them. Why are there 15 random components over here? That was weird. Did we disassemble something up here? We must have. Okay, cool. Well, the cougar issue has been dealt with. Hang on, coffee. Yeah, Spike Little Girl, that happened so fast you didn't even have time to do an alert on that one. Just cougar, mastodon, stomp. Stomp. Yeah, I know. You're absolutely right. The nutrient paste is fine. I've never actually used it. You know, rocketing towards 3,000 hours in RimWorld, I've never actually used the nutrient paste. I just, I make food, is what I do. Speaking of which, we do actually have a little bit of fertile soil over here. I may as well take advantage of it. If we're going to be here for a few days, put up another rice thing, because rice grows super, super quick. So put up some rice up there. I think our original rice will be, he'd like to say coming in shortly. It's only 33% grown. I have some packaged survival meals. It's these maps. I live in a desert, and I've lived in a desert since we started this nonsense. You know where I'd like to live? Somewhere with trees. I think that'd be fun. Boy, that ostrich looks tasty. Like edible tasty. Why am I worried about putting a murder party together? I have mastodons. And they don't. So I have like 6 mastodons, and the ostriches have 0 mastodons. And actually, if Grimes quick, we'll just box this guy into the traps. Nope, he's escaped. He's a wily ostrich. He's a wily sort. Yep, just mocking me. Mocking my traps is what he's doing right there. Okay. Water would go... Buzzkill, nobody wants to live near water more than me. All right? I do actually live near water. I live right down the street from water. Mrs. Dave and I live by the harbor. And there's water... I'm going to guess 500 feet from where I am right now. If you need food, just go fishing. Good plan. Good plan. Mostly lava. Mostly lava. Less fish than one might imagine in lava. So, Jelly, yeah, that's actually a good point. Your colonies keep dying before I finish research. If I'm doing just like a, air quotes, normal run, just like a casual kind of run with the crash landed scenario, I'm going to tell you, I probably am not even starting to do research until the second year. The first year is focused on basic survival, food, power, refrigeration, maybe a modicum of defense. So yeah, my first year, I don't even bother putting the research thing down. You only have 5 pawns, you get raided by 20 raiders. Yes, that is a problem. You ain't wrong about that. This is almost done. In fact, I think Grime... Perfect. Okay, Dave's going to execute a stupid plan. You're going to love it. Well, you might, I don't know. I'm going to love it. So put this here. And don't forget that animal war call, because we got ostriches nearby. And those things are vicious. Absolutely vicious. So everyone go up here and grab a mastodon on your way. Okay, everyone just poke your nose up here. All right. Igor, you're small and fast. Come over here. We're going to pop this door open here. Actually, yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. So claim that and then deconstruct it. So Igor, go over there. You're going to pop the door open, kid. You're going to love it. It's going to be fantastic. Igor, go ahead and not be doing that and do this instead because you never do constructing. Right. Never mind. Go back to the shooting thing, kid. Who'd like to... I can't even tell who's in here. Stench. Bertha. Good enough. Come over here. And we are going to pop this little piece of wall open and see what goes on. All right, so open this up. Here's the thing, Jelly. Don't do what I'm doing right now on your first day. That's technically how my first colony died. I say my first colony died to fire. My first real colony died because I opened the Ancient Evil on... Whoa, 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 whoa. On day 1. Okay, flesh beasts. I think I can cope largely with that. So, slow down. Okay, Bertha. Okay, they're dead. Come over here. Like, I don't know, I can't even see what's going on in here. Come over here. Okay, now they're going to have to go through the trap corridor. And that's going to keep happening. Yep, and more, and more. New research, yay! Okay, cool. And they might not even make it out of here. We might be able to deal with this without a single mastodon being involved. Okay, shoot, shoot, shoot. Yep, that's done. And that's done. Okay, yay, team! Alright, everybody, off duty. Everybody start deconstructing things. Actually, hang on. Ooh, boy, there's a lot of pods in there, isn't there? Boy, that's a lot of pods. What do we got here? A medical skill trainer? Oh, yes, please. A shard animal pulsar. Don't really care myself, but I'll sell it. Oh, tech print for flesh shaping. It's like Christmas. Oh, I gotta get Mrs. Dave to get me one of those. And then I've got a thing. I've got a hermetic crate. Now, the problem with all these boxes is they got people in them. Boy, that... Dave, you have an army of mastodons. Oh, Michelle, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Michelle, I have an army of mastodons, and yet I'm feeling threatened by this. I don't know why. I don't know why. So who could really use a medical skill trainer? That's awesome. Who's like a mid-level doctor? Berg at 3. Okay. Bertha at 4. And these guys have nothing at all. Actually, DeHook's at 2. DeHook does so many other things, though. I almost don't even want him doing medical. How about Snake? Snake at 2. And then Grime has nothing at all. I could give it to the kid. He can't do it now, but he could later. How old are you, Igor? You're 9. Okay, in like pretty soon, you're going to be able to do these things. No, I think leave it for... Didn't I give you a passion for that? Hang on. Come to your thing here. No, but I could later. It's never going to hurt to have... What's that going to give him, like 3 or 4? I'd rather give it to someone who is at like 2 or 3. No, you're not wrong, Les. DeHook does a lot around here. DeHook is a surprisingly valuable member of this community. So go back to... Who was it who had 4? Not you. No. Yeah, Bertha. Why don't you... Hang on, allow that. Why don't you come and use that skill trainer, please? All right, there you go. And Grime, what are you doing? You're carrying a component. Okay, and you're replacing something. That's probably pretty good. All right, that's a decent thing to be doing. All of these we can cancel. We're not going to use those anymore. And Berg's going to take some stuff out of here. Cool. And then this, we can all just deconstruct all of that. Wow! That was a big one. I should have used that on the kid. That was a +6. But that just made Bertha a very, very competent doctor. I'm okay with that. I regret not giving it to the kid. He would have gone from 0 to 6 in one shot. But now you're actually my best doctor now. So why don't you be on number 1? Yeah, even Thule is at 9. Bertha's now my best doctor. Okay, everyone go back to normal for a little bit. And then we're going to, well, we're going to do what I'm going to optimistically call phase 2 of my stupid plan. We can summon flesh beasts. I'm probably not going to go ahead and do that. It's not a stupid plan. I misled you there. I misled you by putting in the extra stupid. My stupid plans are amazing. It's just pure geniusosity. Hashtag geniusosity. My stupid plans generally end up with 1 to 2 fatalities minimum. This is one of those. Nicole's gone berserk. Have you really? Oh, you're a psychite addict. Well, shove some tea down her throat. We have tea. Team, we need to go beat up Bertha. Excuse me, Nicole. Don't beat up Bertha. We like her. She's my best doctor now. So yeah, Nicole's having a bit of a flummox here. Can we, is there anything we can do to you at all? If I undraft you, can you? No, never mind. Just stay drafted. She's probably going to try and bust out of this door. And you know what she's going to walk into? Army of mastodons. Just waiting. Go ahead, bust through the door. I dare you. Go ahead, bust through the door. Right into the face of a mastodon. Several mastodons are waiting for you to emerge. If you could chill out, that'd be great. I have some tea. I didn't know you were a psychite addict. I would have given you some. We're working on it, Spike Little Girl. We are working on it. We're kind of trying to chill her out here a little bit. Are you still insane? Yeah, you're still insane. Could you stop being insane and I will give you tea? I got like 39 cups of psychite tea down here. You are welcome to have some. At any point, you stop being a complete silly person here. Just don't. See, the thing is, Nicole, this is kind of taking up my time. Now I have to sit here and watch Nicole. There we go. So you see, the mastodons have kind of taken over the problem here. There we go. The problem has been solved. DeHook, can you, hang on. Why are people not doing anything there? No, that's a conduit, Dave. That's a stockpile zone. That's Berg. Okay, go capture this person. She's being very, very silly. Okay, and could you actually work on the door, please? And then Nicole, why didn't you tell me that you were a psychite addict? Actually, you're an addict. You're not genetic, though. Okay, I'm gonna let that wait out. and maybe we can get rid of the addiction. So Bertha, you're my best new doctor now. Thule's on it. You know what? Thule's fine. Thule will get that taken care of. Okay, now I can get back to my stupid plan, which is this. And is Grime, by the way, researching? He's praying. Could you actually apply that tech print for artificial metabolism? Wait, I thought that was flesh shaping. That's not me, right? That did say flesh shaping, didn't it? Did I hallucinate that? Oh, there it is. Hang on, there's another one down here. Oh, we got two. I didn't even see the second one. Never mind, I've solved my own problems as I often do. That's not true. Mrs. Dave usually solves my problems. She's like, here's your problem, and I will now solve it. I'm like, thanks, hon. And she's like, you are welcome. We're going to set this to open, right? We're going to open that up at some point. Claim that. Yeah, definitely claim that. We own that. Oh, it must have been in the box. Okay, I get it. I understand it now. So there's the flesh shaping one. And then we opened up the box, and there was another. Well, I am just doing great on tech prints today. This is going well. Low medicine? Really? Really? Okay, I could vaguely see that. Yeah, it's not a lot of medicine. You're not wrong. It's not a tremendous amount of medicine. Stench is packing up the door here. That's cool. Anything else to be murdering? Not really. I'm going to take out that rabbit. I'm mildly concerned about the food level in that we don't really have any. And where could we... Grime is doing that one. Okay, I'm going to have you do the other one too, because it would be just like me to fly off without that. That sounds exactly like the sort of thing I'd do. Stench, what are you doing? You're deconstructing the steel wall. Could you... You never do hauling. Never mind. Go about your business there, kid. Just go about your business. Okay, Grime, patch in that one, and then I'm going to have you go get the other one before I do something stupid like fly off without it, which I will totally do. What number run is this? Oh, God, no. I have no idea. Jelly, I've been playing RimWorld for years. I couldn't even begin to tell you. And sometimes I just abandon colonies when I'm just not feeling them. It's like, nah, I don't like this colony, and I just leave. We've been doing it on the channel. Well, we've been doing it on the channel for ages. But we've been live streaming it regularly for quite a few years. So basically when we stop one thing, we start another one. Because, again, if I'm not playing RimWorld, I'm also playing RimWorld at the same time. I like other games. It's not that this is the only game I like. I enjoy lots of other games. But this is just great for this. Basically, just hanging out, playing some RimWorld with you guys, and enjoying the stories that it creates. Scandalo! There we go. We got that one done, too. Cool. That's a lot of good tech prints we got today. We are doing well in that regard. And what did I just go by? Oh, that gold. Okay. So what I want to do now is set up more of the sandbags in here. Could actually do that out of wood. I've got a fair amount of wood right now. So do like this, and then like that, and then like that. All right, so we'll set that up. Because chances are excellent that when I pop these open, there's going to be a lot of angry people who are armed and want to shoot me in my face. Good news, army of mastodons. And more on the way. I can't stress that enough. There's more mastodons coming. Okay? 10 out of 14 days. You know, we got 4 more days. We've got a new mastodon in play. And they're all trained to kill. All of them trained to kill. More importantly, they're trained to haul, which is super handy. Now, back to the food scenario here. I'm going to go start murdering the local wildlife such as it is, which is really just kind of ostriches. So everybody come over here. We're going to start shooting things. Specifically this one. Oh, probably didn't actually need the animals on this. Go ahead and just shoot that thing. It's going to immediately do a revenge thing, but I think we'll be fine. Maybe not super fine. Let's actually have... Yeah, there we go. It's done. So, attack that now. And no, never mind. Stop with the animals. Okay, everybody go over here. Don't shoot the mastodon. Hang on. 1 second, please. Last bit of my coffee here. Oh, God, it's cold. That was terrible. Okay, so, yeah, ostrich revenge, not as much. Excuse me, 1 sec. I think we've dealt with this problem. So, shoot that. Okay, that's gone. That's some food. It's better than no food at all. Everybody can go off Drafter right now. Can you place your ship in space without the asteroids? Hey, good question. I don't actually know the answer to that. We could certainly give it a shot. We've got to get over to, I say we've got to get over to Betty's Hellscape, but that vac thing, the sort of airlock thing, I have enough materials to do that. I have exactly 2 panels left. So I have enough materials to do that. I'd really like to have more. I'd like to have a bigger ship. You know, bigger, better, prettier, more shag carpeting that isn't covered in mastodon poop, because this one is. It's soaked at this point. It's just sodden with mastodon refuse, if you will, waste. All right, so we could leave. We're ready to go. And we got a ton of chem fuel off this map, but I think we've pretty much taken care of most of the things we wanted to do here. We could deconstruct that. If someone wanted to go get those meals, we got more chem fuel up here. Yeah, they're not doing much over here because I keep interrupting them with my stupid plan. But it's a really good stupid plan. They're gonna love it. They're gonna absolutely love it when we're done with it. I'm just gonna poke around for nope, nothing else to murder, except more ostriches and emus. We'll get them eventually. Don't worry, I will get them at some point in time. Sounds like you're not trying to get to Betty's. No, I do want to get to Betty's Hellscape because I want more grabolite panels. I want a bigger ship. I've kind of tapped out what I can do right now with this thing without massive reorganization. And I just did massive reorganization. I feel like I've kind of conquered massive reorganization for now. My next move is to go this way and this way. And then I could actually maybe get some kind of weird throne room in there. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. And could I... Yeah, I could put a psychic ritual spot in there. We could summon dark beasts from the nether regions. I don't know if I'm on that. But we might do that. I'm not saying we're not going to do that ever. Just saying we're not going to do that right now at this exact second. I tell you what would be awesome is a trader. Like a regular old bulk goods trader would be phenomenal right now. I'd love to get that in play. Low medicine and low food. Yeah, you ain't wrong. It's no lie about that. We could... Let's go maybe find some more berries. Yeah, berry bush. Just get any of those and get any agave. That's all food. There's 26 things of agave over there. And then maybe do... How's the rice looking these days? Yeah, boy, it's not that big a deal, but the volcanic winter is really holding up food growth at this point. So when they're done with this, we are going to... we're going to pop open the pods and see what happens, really. And there'll be some angry people in there, and they'll want to shoot us in our face. And we will unleash an army of mastodons. Again, as indeed we always do. What else? Just keep focusing on food, Dave. So all those berries, get all of those. And is that agave? Yeah, all that agave, get all of that. Just keep the food coming in until... I don't know what we're going to find at Betty's Hellscape that's going to be any better. But it'll be something, maybe. We've deconstructed all of that. We've reconstructed all of this. Okay, team. I need the team together again. Team together. Bring a mastodon. Bring a mastodon as soon as you can, please. As soon as you can. Seems like traders do not come along that often in Odyssey. I don't think I've had a huge problem with them. I mean, maybe in this scenario, maybe, but they seem to come by about as often as you're going to expect. Okay, first of all, I own all of these, so go open that. Nice and slow, please. Nice and slow on that, because it's gonna pop, and there's gonna be problems. So get ready to hit pause mode, and boom. Okay. First off, you get back here. Secondly, everybody release your animals. Okay? Release the animals, and then start shooting anything that's not... Oh, there were locusts in there. Oh. Were you guys, like, sleeping with locusts? Okay, fine. I'll sort this all out. I'll make this... Where are you going? Don't run away. I'm trying to kill you. That is very fussy of you. Don't leave. No, see, you're going in the wrong direction here. You're going in a direction that, kind of prevents me from murdering you. So if you could just not do that. You're just leaving. Okay, they don't actually seem to be particularly fussed with me. And neither are the locusts, which is weird. That's, you sure you don't want to shoot any locusts? Okay. Do the mastodons want to stomp on some locusts? Yeah, these guys seem to be just chill. They're just like, nah, we're cool. That's a slim chance in my observation. Usually they want to shoot you in the face. They're not afraid of me. They're afraid of mastodons. So what's going on over here? What do we got? An EMP launcher. That's cool. And I will deconstruct all of those. And by the way, deconstruct that as well. What's this made out of? Slate. Meh. Okay. And don't leave this wood behind. Let's get that as well. I want to say everybody is off duty, but now the map is swarming with locusts, who are all apparently neutral to me, but I bet they're not going to be forever. Oh, hey, while we're here, murder that ostrich. We got nothing else to do. Come over here. Let's murder a bird. A giant flightless bird that's very, very angry. Okay, everybody shoot an ostrich. Boom. Okay, ostrich shooting must begin. Okay, we did that. Great, cool. I'm really just taking my frustration out on the ostrich. I was expecting to have to kill all these people. And the locusts. Again, do we not have any firm opinion of the locusts? And the need to maybe murder them or something. Or stomp on them. Okay, this run is weird. This run is super weird. Okay, guys, just leave. You're welcome, by the way, from rescuing you from ancient danger. You would have been in there forever if I didn't land my spaceship here. Hey, that's okay. Group of travelers are coming by. That's fine. Okay, everybody back to work. Yay! Off we go. Okay, we're just sort of we're going to ignore all of that. We're just going to ignore everything. Oh, there's some uranium in there. That'll come in handy. Hey, kid, why don't you haul that EMP launcher? Not 100% sure I'm going to use it, but it might be, it will be very valuable. I'm a little concerned about the locust issue, in that there's many of them, and if they go hostile, that's going to be, you know what? We'll figure it out. Good news is my stupid plan worked out weird and fine at the same time. All right, we got food there, and allegedly they're probably, yeah, we're getting all the agave, right? We're going to try and get all this agave out of there. Yes, I have animal filth. Yes. It's because I have an army of mastodons, Rob. You know, it's swings and roundabouts, Rob. You can't put 5 or 6 mastodons in your house and not have mastodon filth, as much as you might try. It's not going to happen. You're going to have 5 or 6 mastodons and just have to be wading through animal filth the entire time. Just wading through it. With, like, not even Wellington boots, like those big fishing boots, the ones that come up to your thighs. That's how much animal filth is probably in my spaceship right now. Yes, I'm setting up that mental picture for you. Yes, that's going to be with you for the entire day. Yes, that is true. Okay? Those big waders that, like, fly fishermen use. Ooh, a component mining worksite. Now, you know what? I'm actually good. I have 133 components. I'm actually good on components. Don't need it. Hey, Nicole, what's going on with you these days? You're into hyper-steelism. Nobody cares about that. You should be into our thing. I'm not sure what our thing is, but it's not what you have. And then we're probably going to recruit you. We are probably going to have you join the team here, if you will. So if I'm in space, I've got to rethink my power. I will need some sort of interior power system that doesn't rely on us landing and immediately throwing up a geothermal thing. Not the worst thing in the world. I could just sort of replace this thing, the chem fuel generator, or not the chem fuel generator, but the chem fuel producer, whatever, production thing, with a power generator. And we picked up so much chem fuel here that I feel I'd be pretty comfortable doing a chem fuel generator. Yeah, we haven't even picked this stuff up yet. We haven't even gotten that far. So now that we're ready to go, the real question is, will I fail that quest if I leave now? The whole volcanic winter thing. If that's just going to stop because I left the map and the map doesn't technically exist anymore. So it's lasted 5.7 days. And how much? 18 days. Do I want to wait that out? The thing I'm asking is there enough food on this map for me to wait it out? I don't know. There might... Man, that's going to be... Unless a trader comes through. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of mega scarabs on the map. That's cool. And also kill that vulture. Unless it's eating the mega scarabs, in which case I'm totally into it. Oh, bye, Crimson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming by. Hopefully we'll see you next time. There are some meals down here. Hey, Stench, what are you doing? You're harvesting berries. Igor, you're asleep. Grime, what are you doing? You're also asleep. Snake, you're hauling wood. You want to go get those meals? Actually, DeHook, you're literally right here. Oh, it's exactly what you're doing. See, DeHook, reading my mind again, kid. You've got this covered. What are you doing now? You just put those in your pockets, didn't you? You're just like, this is my food. Hey, I get it. I understand. I see what you're doing with that. You are taking all that floor down. Okay, I don't think we have much left to do now that I've executed my stupid plan, except kind of pick up all our stuff on the way out. A silver mining worksite. Ooh. I like money. Money's good. It's right next to Betty's Hellscape. We could land at Betty's, and then we could maybe walk over there at some point in time. The problem with Betty's Hellscape, not going to be a lot of animals there. And from Betty's Hellscape, I'm still limited. I could go over to the Gohan Forest here. I just want... Is it wrong for me to just want to see a green map in the near future? We have been living in a desert basically this entire run. Nothing but desert. I should just go shoot the boomalopes, too. It was good eating on those kids. What else could I... There's nothing really else I can be doing for food. A drop beacon. That's not food. We might have to eat a mastodon or two. I can't rule that out. I can't say that's never, ever going to happen. That we get a little desperate and maybe want to go ahead and eat a mastodon. I also could use... Where do I think I'm going to put a space phone? Because I kind of need one. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to disassemble this. I don't really need that. I do need a space phone. Space phone might get me a trader. So take that apart and then put up the who's what's there, the space phone. Yeah, put up the comms console, like right in there. A little tight, but we got it. And then start putting up some beacons. So put one, say, how far can I stretch that down here? Pretty far. Put that there, and then put another one, say, here. And then another one, say, down here. And then... Yeah, definitely one in the hospital, because we want to be able to sell our hardcore narcotics. Oh, that's already up. That was easy. Boy, nothing for these guys to do. They get things done lightning fast. Absolutely amazing. How's the... Okay, the rice is looking a little bit better now. Might get something out of that. And how's the one doing over here? Yeah, that's the only downside of the volcanic winter, is plants grow slower, which is exactly the wrong thing I need right now. I need my plants growing very, 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 very quickly. I think we've got some other stuff coming in, though. Again, just keep chopping down any agave and any berries. Just keep it all coming in until I tell you to do something different. What are you doing, Thule? Oh, you're getting more stuff. Cool. What are all these? These are steel. Sure. Deconstruct them. Again, or just give you guys something to do. I'm probably getting bored at this point. And, oh, I was going to... Is that a laser? Wait, do I have a... Oh, that's the EMP launcher. I thought I had a laser. I got very excited about that. Like, yay, laser. I love lasers. Lasers are awesome. And speaking of which, why don't I more heavily arm the small children? So let's do a... Ooh, chain shot. A minigun. You know what a 9-year-old needs is a minigun. Make an LMG instead. And are we making... We can make some more armor. How about we did that? So or I could make the back suits. Back suit is 90 steel, 20 plasteel, and 3 components. Okay, I would love to have a dedicated area for that. No, there's laser weapons now, Hurley. They've totally made laser weapons. Lasers are awesome. They're so good. They take a while to kind of warm up a little bit, but boy, when they start firing, it's pretty. It's pretty to kill people with light. So let's do... like a flak jacket. Sure. Steel, cloth. I don't have like a zillion pieces of cloth, but I got a few. So let's make, I don't know, try to make 3 of those. 9-year-old had an exoskeleton and wielded a minigun. Well, I assume it's like a child-sized minigun. It's like fun size. It's a fun size minigun. Where would I would like to get a stockpile area for just the vac suits. Glenn, welcome, welcome, welcome. Am I making mezcal? Eventually, it's really the only food on the map. We're a little boned for food, and there's a reason for that, Glenn. It's because we live in a desert, and we've lived in nothing but a desert since I started this run. And there's nothing to murder that isn't a bug. Basically, something's eating the bugs, though. It's probably the ostriches. The only thing left on the map. Can we just leave? You're right. The weather quest can't really fail. Well, it can. And I think the failure point would be like, we're not going to make Bertha a member of the royal family. But really, what do I care? I got the reward. I got the reward. So, I would like to get this rice. It's 72% grown, 16, because we're just going to have to start all over again with that. And I cannot stress enough, we have in fact 0 food at this point in time. We have 0 food. And this time it's not my fault. Normally, when we have no food, it's my fault. And you're all like, Dave, why didn't you focus on food? This time it's actually not my fault. Okay? We're just in we live in a desert. We live in although if I went to a new map, there might be new things to kill. I could just go cannibal and kill this guy who's coming around right now. Probably that's probably an extreme reaction, is to immediately go cannibal. How about we... Alright, pros and cons. If I leave, I don't have my rice. And that's really very, very close. 75... maybe another day and that would be there. But that's also a day we're basically starving to death. If I leave, there's probably something to murder in Betty's hellscape. We're leaving. We're leaving. Okay, again, I know they allegedly patched this. Oh, they're already in the stick close to the ship. Cool. That's why there's so much animal filth, because they just literally live in the ship. Let's get the gang together here. Is there anything? Hang on. Deconstruct this. You always forget to do that, Dave. Deconstruct that. Just get some last second things here. Hey, Grime, what are you doing? You're hauling steel. Could you actually focus on the chem fuel, please? That would be the smartest thing that we got out of here. DeHook's working on this, and then I'll probably just have him grab some components, because the second this goes down, I won't have any power for my freezer. No problem, Dave. No problem. No, don't draft him. No problem, because there's no food in your freezer. So it's kind of irrelevant if you have food. We're a profit on steel here. We've actually gained steel on this map, so I don't even really care that much if we grab that. Is there maybe something local? Dooley's already got steel in his hands. This is all fine. Just put everything in there. Yeah, that's a comfortable amount of chem fuel for us to be leaving with. Let's get this going here. So, what do you mean not participating? No, they're not crewing. They're just coming with us. Okay, they're just coming with us. I'm going to assume Nicole will be in the ship when we leave. If not, well, there you go. But I'm going to assume she is a prisoner. She doesn't really have an option. We're not letting her out. So she's going to have to come with us. Okay, off to Betty's hellscape we go. Which will probably not have any more animals than what we've got right now. But here we go. Betty's hellscape. Betty's hellscape. That's where we're going, kids. High volcanic activity. You know what that means? No food. Okay. Hang on, I gotta think this through. Because I could get to an area that has food. Or at least the concept of food. Many species of animals. Okay, look, nobody more than me wants to go to Betty's hellscape. That's not true. Buzzkill really wants to go to Betty's hellscape. But we will starve there. We will starve to death there. So instead, we're going to take a detour to somewhere that has fertile plains and lots of animals to murder. We're going to take a detour over there. We will still be going to Betty's hellscape next, but we're going to take a detour to somewhere that isn't the desert. Hey gang, there might be fishing. Won't that be exciting? There might finally be fishing. Oh, Yeah, we're gonna have to. We can't go to Betty's Hellscape right now. We're gonna have to go there later, or we will starve to death. It's gonna be irrelevant if we're in Betty's Hellscape or not, because we'll all be dead. You know, what with the not eating and such. Really? This is fertile? Could have fooled me. No water, right? Is that water? Oh my god, there's actual water here. The potential for fish exists. And fertile soil. Now this is more like it. Okay, so how about we lived... Oh, I can't quite squeeze this in there. How about we lived, like, right here. Okay, fertile soil, fish, right outside the door. Okay. Several sparrows of small furry lambs get together in a cave, grooving with a pit. I have no idea what that means, Clint. That's... I've read a lot of strange sentences in my time. I have no idea what that means. It is in fact water. Yes, there is water. Now, of course, are there actual fish here? That's a question. I think I just saw one there. Fish? 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 Okay, focus on fish later. That'll be Project FOF. Focus on fish. Geothermal. Anywhere? Better be some geothermal around here. There best be being some geothermal around here. Okay, not as much. It's not really that kind of map. Ignore for now, Dave. Ignore for the the immediate future. And let's just get some things going on here. So how about we did some things? First thing we need is some power going. And, okay, we're going to do a major food focus here. So, power, power. And then growing here. But Dave, you have the fertile soil there. Don't worry, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that momentarily. We're just doing major crop stuff here. So that, and that. And then over here, more of this. That's terrible zone. That, and actually that could go out like this. And, okay, it's not as good as I thought, but it'll do. It'll do. So, potatoes, fine. Let's start with some rice. That'll grow nice and quick. And I actually need some more cotton. But let's, again, focus on food. How about we did strawberries down here? Everybody loves strawberries. Everybody loves strawberries. Oh, it's a song. Okay. It's not just a random series of words that you put in there. So, what did I say I was doing here? We also need, we need some medicine. So how about in this fertile one, we did corn, and then that's a rat. Probably don't plant things on the rat. How about we do some heal root in here, and that's about all I've got. Oh, I got a small one down here. How about we did, sure, more potatoes. More potatoes. And then start to put all of that together. Put this like this. So bring that over, I don't know, like this. That'll plug into there. I'm going to do a wood fire generator here because what we actually have for the first time is plenty of trees. So go ahead and chop a bunch of trees down. Okay, start working on all of that. We can get, the mastodons can go outside. I think that's fine. And Nicole is still here. Good. So looking for fish. Fish? Fish? Any fish? Any fish at all? They usually pop up by now. I think we've landed in the one place that doesn't have fish. Got water, no fish. Any more water? Any water at all? Oh, also start the murders, Dave. Now this is more like it. That's a lot of stuff to murder. Okay, yes, all of this. Literally everything must go. All right, it's like a going out of business sale. All living creatures must be destroyed. Yeah, all of them. Like, even the porcupine. Okay, that's a good start. That's like 20, 25 things to murder around here. Any more water that might have, you know, fish in the water? No? None at all. Okay. We're going swimming. DeHook's decided to have a bath. Hey, DeHook, do you see any fish in there? You just put your head under the water, see if you have any fish at all? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to optimistically set up a fishing zone. I don't think there's any fish in here, but, no, a fishing zone, please. Yeah, a fishing zone. Must be, oh, yeah, see, there's no fish. There's no fish. I've landed in the one spot that doesn't have fish. Okay, so now all you guys are going to be like, hey, Dave, there's water there. Are you going to do fishing? I'm like, no fish. No fish. And you're going to be like, why aren't you doing any fishing? I'm like, because there's no fish. And you're like, but Dave, I see some water right there. I'm like, yeah, no fish. May as well be a desert. May as well be a desert. All right, well, things will get happening. Things will move along here. Wow, my storage is really full. You know what I could get is some natural heal root. Yeah, we'll get all that harvested at some point. Anything else good around here? I see some components up there. Good amount of steel. It's actually not a bad map. Where's your ancient evil? I might poke my head in the door again. Oh, is that uranium? It's plasteel, even better. Oh, that's a good one. Hey, why don't we mine right through here just to make our lives easier? So just, like, take that bit out. What? Oh, there's a party. Is it a we don't live in a desert party? That's a great party. I love that party. It's like, hey, we don't live in a desert. And everyone's like, yay, there's geothermal all the way over there. Okay, that's fine. I'll make that work somehow. Do I need to? We'll think about that. We'll see how power does. See if we actually need that. Are you not connected? I mean, that's not nearly enough power, but are you... You are connected. Okay, that's... Oh, the party's over. They're like, yay, we don't live in a desert. Party over. That's enough, Yeah, we're already out of power. Okay. All right. So, next time, somebody's going to have to say, hey, there's geothermal right there. Never mind. Forget the next time thing. I'm just going to plug this in right now while it's fresh in my brain. Because things don't last long in my brain. They just don't. Bring that down from here over to here and down into here. And then, I don't know, like that. There we go. That'll keep me going. We may be here for a little bit. I really want to stockpile food. Someday, Hurley, someday fish will come. Someday fish will come. Is there a water generator? There absolutely is. It needs a river, though. Yeah, there's a like a wind, not a water wheel kind of thing. They're kind of a pain in the neck because like any power thing, raiders target them, and they're remarkably fragile. So I've used them once because I actually was set up next to a river. They're a pain in the neck to place. They're not my favorite. I mean, geothermal's the way to go. You're just going to go with geothermal all day, is what I say to that. But everyone's having... Oh, Berg's already killing things. Really? You went for the porcupine first? Okay. Interesting move. But more importantly, we've got food coming in. Now we got to get the power to cook it. I know I could set up a campfire, but they'll have these things done fairly soon. Yeah, Grime's already in. Grime's working on some things right now. Thule, what are you doing? You're digging at slate. Why are you... Why? Oh, because we're going over here. Yeah, no, we're going to get this plasteel. Good move there, kid. Are you being... Yeah, no, absolutely kill everything. Is there anything new to kill? No, nothing new to kill yet. What's going on with the Wolverine issue? Why are they all banged up? Okay, well, fresh Wolverine soon. All right, guys, let's call it there. I'm going to wrap up there. Let you guys go on far more important things to do with your day. Boy, this Odyssey thing's going to take ages. This could be a multi-year experience at this point. So, good news, we live in a place that has water. Bad news, no fish. No fish. Someday fishing will happen. And I'll probably just end the channel at that point. I'll be like, okay, we found fish. Yay, channel over. And we can all go on with more important things to do with our lives. But I will let you guys go on with far more important things to do with the rest of your day than this nonsense. We will be back next week for some more RimWorld where, again, focus on food. Focus on food. And then we'll go to Betty's Hellscape. If I can stock this ship with food, I'll be more than happy to peel over to Betty's Hellscape after this. But guys, have a good rest of your day and rest of your weekend. Thank you so very much for allowing me to do this for you. I look forward to it every single weekend. I will see you next week.